Janice, can you introduce yourself?
Yes, I certainly will. My name is Janice Halverson. I was born and raised in Bloomington, Minnesota. I'd gotten married and moved to Big Lake, had two beautiful, talented, smart girls. My one daughter had my grandsons, they're 21 and 19. My other daughter has grand pups, they're 3 and 4. Decided to open up a salon spa, worked that for several years, still in the industry for about 40 years now, and decided throughout my years I needed to educate myself. So I went and got certified in several different avenues in the skincare industry. So back in the day, you kids will laugh at this, we didn't get to go to a computer and just push a button. We had to go to the library and you had to look those books up and you had to do your own research and cross references. So I dragged my cute little daughters and there we go and we'd go to the library, and so I educated myself and got myself licensed and certified in several different avenues in the industry of cosmetology.
Janice, how did you get started in skincare?
Well, my biggest thing was the concern and the stories that started happening when people were coming in. I started realizing that they were saying the same thing, which then triggers somebody to say, how do you help this? And I have to bring back a little bit into when my daughter was young. She was 2 years old, and she was supposed to get her tonsils taken out. And I thought, you know what? The Heavenly Father put him there for a reason. Why are we having him removed? That's what started me in this ingredient junkie that I am to this day. That was way back in the 1980s. So that triggered me to start looking up, why is this happening to my clients? So I had gotten into skincare because it was my passion, follow the baby boomers. I had a salon spa, so I had everything from electrolysis to LASIK to hair removal to little of everything. Um, and then I realized I needed to help these people.
How
Um,
did your product become SOS?
S.O.S. is because when my clients came in the door, I honestly felt like they were on an island and they're waving to me saying, hey, I need some skin, I need some rescuing here. My skin needs help. And trying to make humor out of most of my life that I have, it was heartbreaking when people would come in and I would see the same thing, understanding the same story, and realize that we are all needing to look at what we're putting on our skin and how important it is that if you can't put it on your skin and you can't eat it, you shouldn't be putting it on your skin. So S.O.S. became skin rescue for that reason.
So many products out there. What makes your SOS different?
S.O.S. will have absolutely everything in it, will be raw, organic, unrefined, which means something that hasn't been processed. It is something that doesn't have no harmful chemicals in it. It has no dyes, no fragrances, no pesticides, nothing that will harm your skin. S.O.S. has got years and years of serious research that I have done. I am not a scientist and don't claim to be, but I'm telling you, I listen to my customers. I have done it, like I said earlier, I'm a junkie when it comes to ingredients, and I use these products to help each other to see. I needed to find something that had a natural shelf life in it because I know that's the reason other products have a hard time staying on a shelf. So everything in my product on S.O.S. and Skin Rescue will have a natural shelf life, which is important that you can have it in your storage. And I've had one back from 2014 that is still good with the same products that I have in it today.
Janice, you say it's your go to product for everything.
Correct. What I've found out is working with my clients and doing a lot of case studies that I have found not only does this product help you with skin, your acne, your fine lines and wrinkles, your if you go to my website, you'll see all this. It helps with bug bites. It helps with pain, inflammation. I mean, it goes on and on. Fungus. I mean, you'll see the videos and the testimonies on there. So it's kind of your one product for everything. If you're in an emergency somewhere, you would want to grab your Skin Rescue and say, you know what, I can put this on my feet if they're burnt. I can put it and protect myself from sun. Even though I am a firm believer that sun is good for you, we should make sure we are in the sun. So this is something that has a natural vitamin C's in it so that it protects you from the sun. So you can put it on afterwards too, but really it's meant to protect you. I could go on and on and on, and that would be another video. But yeah, it is a definite. I even take my makeup off with it. I put it in my hair. I got natural curly hair. I put it in my hair when it gets all frizzy and you don't know what to do with it. You got all these products that I just go to it, run it under the water, put it together, slide it through my hair, and there you go. So it's everything. I use it for chapstick. I use it on I used to have a sore knee. I use it on my knee. My mom uses it on her arthritis on her hands. I could go on forever. But yeah, it's your one-stop shop.
Janice, is there anything else you would like to say?
I guess the first thing that comes to mind is ask yourself, if you can't eat your product, don't put it on your skin. Your skin is an organ. It's important. It protects us. We have been taught to protect it by using an SPF. I am against all SPFs. Anybody that knows me knows I'm a sun goddess. I love the sun. I am out there, never used an SPF. Don't get me wrong, everybody's skin is different. You got sensitive skin and you've got skin like mine that can pretty much take everything. But you have to understand that there is education out there that you need to learn. Go and educate yourself and realize that keeping yourself out of the sun is not the answer. It's what you do to protect your skin before you go into the sun, and be smart enough to get out when you know that your skin is burning. The other thing I would always like to add is when you have a natural product, something that's organic, something that's raw like this, and you put it on top of a chemical product, you have to make sure that the skin is exfoliated. The chemical reacts different in your skin and the dermis compared to a natural. Obviously, if you have something natural, your body's going to kind of know what to do with it. If it's a chemical based with your preservatives and everything else and the emulsions, your body is going to have sensitivities to that. So when you put those two together, it's kind of like a water and oil thing. You got to be cautious. So that's going to throw me into this last thing, and that's where I am a firm believer in exfoliants. So,
Janice, you told me this had something to do with the ocean.
yes, I am also and have watched what has happened to our ocean. We're all concerned about what's going on in this planet, and the number one thing we need to be concerned about is our water. The oceans, 4 oceans, which is something that is I generated or I got to know more when I was in Florida. I'm siding up and working with them to try to protect our oceans. We need to save our oceans. So when this company gets to the point where it grows into something fabulous, I am going to be putting money towards saving the oceans. Thanks for the question.